New year, new Dave.
Well, it is now because I just had a moment of panic and a bit of.
It was New Year, same Dave, but now he's changed.
Mate, don't you start saying same Dave because normally I'm positive, but I did walk in. It's a bit daunting.
You had the first day back.
Yeah, but I thought, no, you go back first day at work and it's not very, and you're not very happy. I had 10 minutes, all right. But we're back. We've got a lot on. So this is a little bit of cosy. Celica, a lot of Celica. So we've got to get the Celica sorted and the cosy, and we've got to kind of juggle them now, so you've got to bear with us. We're going to try and get as much cosy, what would you say, content out there for you to keep you keep your whistle wet. Yeah, keep your whistle wet, but at the same time, we've got to get this sorted and we've got to flog it because it's got to pay for some more stuff on that.
Yeah, it's everything's paid for some. Once that's done, that's sold. This.
But then when this sells,
that it's like it's Colton.
What the bloody hell. Buying a Ferrari, Lamborghini.
Dave said no more old stuff.
No more old stuff. I'm done, mate. New school's the way forward.
He's getting an EV, getting a Tesla.
The Jimmy Savile.
You've only got to plug that in.
I'm just getting a Jimmy Savile-mobile. You can say Jimmy Savile-mobile.
As long as it's not in the first 15 seconds.
Yeah.
But so what we're going to do, we've seen all your comments. Some saying do the roof first, some saying do the wheel.
Did you want to go through the comments?
No.
Don't get any internet. Some people saying start from the roof down.
I think that's a good idea.
Some people
put the
say,
sunroof in.
Yeah.
Get the glass in.
Like people say, get it watertight.
Get your door handles on.
Yeah, it'd be nice to have some door handles.
Yeah.
You know, and then.
So we can get in. You know what I mean?
Then we'll get inside then and the loom.
Some people saying wiring loom. The loom is in, but it does need like fuse box bolting back in.
Yeah.
There's some repairs. Remember them broken wires down there? They need doing, obviously.
Why did you write them for?
They're already broken.
No,
There was.
While me and Dave are working on the cosy,
Yeah.
Stokes is going to be in the background.
He's been making cardboard boxes over the Christmas period.
Have I?
He's been making cardboard boxes, isn't it?
So we don't bore you to death putting this back together. Stokes is just going to do it in the background.
Yeah, I mean, it's majority there now. It's just boring little brackets and stuff, downpipes. Going to get this all on so we can get the engine in that. Whilst he's cracking on with that, I'll be cracking on with this. We'll be hopefully having a laugh and hopefully get some stuff done.
Yeah. So we'll just do the interesting bits on the Celica, yeah? Not just washing the brake lines or whatever.
Yeah, or like me scrubbing the.
Do you want to explain about your fuel lines?
Yeah.
Oh,
So we've gone for the braided fuel line. And the main feed.
When Stokes, I don't know what.
That's the main feed. And obviously the idea of the inside is the same as that, but because it's a braided fuel line, it's thicker than metal. And somehow I've got to route that through, it's just more headache.
Can we buy smaller?
You can buy smaller tubes, Dave, but then the inside
isn't the same.
No, that's what I mean, the idea of the inside, so you're kind of stuck. But you can buy aluminium one, or you have
to bend it.
Then you've got to try and bend it. It's just, adds to the.
And one last thing, once you're done with that engine,
yes,
you're going to finally complete the cosy one.
So if you haven't already seen it,
been rebuilding this engine for 2 years, haven't you?
it's just, when you just stop because you haven't got that. So yeah, she's under there.
Oh, how much nicer does that look?
She looks beautiful, don't she?
Good work of art.
That's a new filter. Don't get me started.
Oh, haven't we got to get a new rocker cover because it doesn't.
We can't skim it.
Because you can't.
I don't know. Mate.
We'll sort that out. It's not that important just yet. But
yeah, so there's still lots to do on this engine before that goes in. But I think you guys are going to concentrate on glass, interior,
get as much spat together as
spoilers,
we can, yeah.
door handles, side skirts, fuel caps. There's loads to crack on with.
But
the more we get off them shelves, the better, isn't it?
Yeah, and we were so unorganised taking it apart.
We're really, really unorganised putting it back
Everything's
together.
everything everywhere, isn't it?
Yeah.
And we need to clean it all.
That's how we work.
Bear with us.
That's how we do.
Yeah,
That's how
bear
we do
with
it.
us. Bear with us. Dave's looking forward to it, though, isn't you, Dave? I mean, he's walked off. He's done.
I'm looking at M2s and that.
Anyway, let's crack on.
been scrubbing away at this for about an hour and a half, and because we've left it in Stokes' old unit and used to flood every other day, it's got all mouldy while it was in there. Now I did do a little before after thing shot, and it is better as far, it's definitely cleaner, but all the mould has basically stained this thing, and it's just like a flock finish, isn't it? It's like, if you look closely, you can basically take the finish off if you scrub too hard. So I don't know what people think, but is there a way of getting that out, or have you basically got to get it
or reflocked, or if anything we can clean it with? We've used G101 and
a stain remover.
And a stain remover.
But other than dyeing it, which I don't know if you'd be able to do, I don't know if that would work.
Just
all right.
let us know if there's any tricks.
Any ideas, let us know. We've got a lot more to probably, we haven't seen how mouldy the rest of it has. We're having trouble at the first hurdle, aren't we?
It's sunroofs, mate. I don't think it's actually worked properly when it was very hard.
Yeah, but to actually put the sunroof back in, you have to open it, don't you, when it's in the car and it's all
I don't want to crush this pipe to make it all... You seen it? What, fluffy?
Clean these pipes, does it? Ah, you and your little... More money!
It's already in the doghouse.
Listen, have you got a lighter? Because it's going up, this is.
Stokes having a hissy fit and he's got to go home. Sunroofs are his enemy.
We'll cut the roof out and we'll just put an on-sunroof roof.
Oh, we've already had the roof out once. See you tomorrow.
We've only fitted it 3 times.
Times.
You've already chipped the paintwork as well, which I'm not impressed with.
He's happy and he's got his little tools out.
Wow, it's not the ideal situation. Jake did say fit the rear lights and do them, but then I can't get to that top bit, so I have to kind of...
Well, we can do both, can't we? It's like I've been cleaning all the windows, but by the time the car's on the road, it's all going to need cleaning again.
Yeah, so I'm kind of like, when you use this and try and hold this, you're wrestling with it and not trying to get that caught in your jacket and tied up.
You need a little one, don't you?
Yeah, I need like a little diddy one, but...
But we've been making steady progress, haven't we?
Steady.
These are all satisfying bits, aren't they? Makes you feel like a real car again.
Anything you really put on is going to be satisfying, isn't it? Really. Apart from the sound ending underneath the carpet, you won't see it, but... I think, when it's back together, it's going to be like... imagine...
It's going to look good.
It's going to be like we've just bought it from Ford. You know that feeling of a new car, but we've gone back in time?
Look for a mile away, yeah.
I think that engine was good for swimming.
Got the most protection in it. I'll probably drop it on the floor and break it. I'm going to do this on the floor.
Don't do that. Spankers. Just need to back to black the...
Oh, yes.
This is the part you've been looking forward to, isn't it, Dave?
What's that?
Makes it feel complete.
Part I look forward to, someone giving me some money for it.
Oh, here we go. Get it all together. We're never selling this.
I guarantee I do. It's gone, mate.
How much?
Gone in the wind.
20 quid.
40 grand. It's going to host that. Stokes keeps breaking sunroofs and stuff. Yeah, you did. Got your little grubby hands on it trying to...
Got gloves on so they weren't grubby.
Yeah, because you got gloves on because your grubby little hands underneath. Bricklayers always have grubby hands.
Got gloves on when I'm doing bricklaying.
Richard, let's have a little update. How are you getting on, mate?
Just wrestling with.
You've done your side, haven't you? And this is Jack's side.
Yeah, some idiot told him it goes the other way, and he put it in all the way wrong round, and wrong way round, and then I've literally been going, what's going on here? It's like, Jay, you got it the wrong way. He goes, yeah, you told me to do it that way, and I kind of did.
So not only are you telling me where to stand in the car.
Pencil as well.
He's in the way though. He's going to keep that your homework.
That's a certified fix.
Thanks, big.
That ain't no cheap, that pencil, mate.
To be honest, considering Jones had it a year and he's only lost one pin.
That's what he says so far.
So far. So we've already done this side.
All the loom and everything.
We pulled all the loom out and everything away from the boot, so when he was spraying we didn't get it all grubby or whatever. So now I'm just feeding it all through. I'm working out what's what, because we still, it's just a guessing game, mate. It's been that long, but we seem to be, between the three of us, we seem to
cracking it out,
be getting it sorted.
There's a lot of
need some electric tape just to put round that, so that's.
There's a lot of old sort of.
Yeah.
Well, this all the interior has been pinched, hasn't it? So they've cut all the cables in places. So.
Well, the whole of the boot loom has been cut, which we've got to replace.
Yeah. Did they steal the boot lid or something like that? And they,
We've got a bit of loom here that we've bagged up and not written anything on, that we have no idea what
I think
that's
it's just for the.
Yeah.
Oh God, no, we'll figure
But
it
yeah.
out. So I've just asked you a question, what I wasn't too sure about. How did they used to rob these with a tennis ball?
You mean open the door lock?
Yeah.
So you couldn't do it. Well, to my knowledge, you can't do it on this. So how it worked was they use either half a tennis ball or a hole in the tennis ball. They used to put it on the lock, push it, and the myth is it opens the door lock. Or it forces air in, which whatever. It forces air through the hole, which it does work, but I think what it is on some like German cars back in the 90s, I know like I had a Mark II Golf GTI and stuff like that. On the higher models, the central locking system was run off like a vacuum. So like some like high-end Audis and stuff back in the day had vacuum pumps in the back. These always pack up and the central locking never used to work. So I think the myth is on them sort of cars with a vacuum central locking system, when you did that, it did something with the vacuum system which popped the lock.
So you've like forced air into the system.
Which opens all the locks. I think that's how it works. But
I wonder who figured that out.
some nutter.
Was it you, Dave? Did you figure it out?
Which?
I had to open a car with a tennis
I
ball.
I was probably still in my dad's balls at that time, mate.
But to get these open, you just quick with a screwdriver, straighten the lock, twist it.
Mate, it's
Smash the window.
Who would have known? Somebody who worked at Ford. It's like with the old Novas, if you took the hazard switch out and turned it upside down, you could bump the car.
Only on the Mark II though, because the Mark II had the hazard switch.
Why would you have that? So somebody at Vauxhall would have told somebody, which told someone, which told someone.
I think it was done by accident. They've obviously.
Yeah, they do it on purpose. Literally.
Sells more cars.
You know when a car gets nicked?
Yeah.
What do you normally do? Go out and replace that car, don't you, with the same car? So that company has then sold 2 cars.
I think they do.
Why do you think they made this Cosy so easy to nick?
I don't think they
For production line, man.
I don't think they purposely make them really easy to nick.
Right.
Because obviously they couldn't insure
Come
them
back,
in the
right.
day.
What is the most nickable cars at this very moment in this day and age? Ford and Land Rover. What was the most nickable cars when these was around? These. Ford aren't stupid, mate. They are not stupid at all.
Go on then, Mike.
As you might be able to see, got the glass in, got the rubbers, wing mirrors. Yeah, loads of little niggly bit, locks.
Loom and everything.
We've cleared some of the loom out, so we've fed that into the back like I explained earlier. we're just about to, this is the engine loom, so we're now going to sort all this out and feed it into the front. Then we're going to have a tidy up, then we're going to have a look at the sunroof, because we're having problems with that already, and they're £1 million and they're looking worse condition than this. Then we're going to get the interior out and have a look at that. So yeah, we're making progress, I come in the other day and I was depressed because I thought, you know.
But just come back here.
Oh, you had to show them the bad. Oh, yeah, just the third time, lucky.
Look at that there.
You might as well get your Cosy badges on.
I was just thinking that. Cosy, RS Cosworth there, Ford there. Door boot lock we can put in, I've got that over there. But you know, when you get little bits on like that.
So, he's had it a year, don't mean to get on his back or anything. But this is our bad corner, this is. We've explained this little chip here, but he said this is from in transit, but there's no scuff on this side. That there, but as you can see, the other scuff is now hidden by the spoiler, but...
Get your microscopes out.
Dave used to be a scientist, didn't he? He's got them real fine microscopes, but you have to like...
So, the kid in the comments who said it's a £3 paint job, you're right, mate, you're right, we've been ripped off. Don't stop picking at it.
I've actually scratched the paint.
Oh my God. Now, you know, if that was me, I've told you.
We're all about ready to knock each other out, because this sunroof, well, we've completely dismantled it. Well, whose fault is it that the sunroof's destroyed?
Stoked.
Oh yeah, my fault. Dave sees screws, undoes everything. And I said, mate,
hang on. When I had the screwdriver, how many bolts did I undo? 4. I undone 4, and then how many did you do? You fucked it. You got hold of it, and then you fucked the head on it. Did he or did he not?
One of the
Trying to force it. Thank you very much. So don't you start blaming me, mate.
Right, back on the positivity, explain what happened.
these cables are really weird. They've got like pipe cleaner bits on.
Well, it's clearly ain't cleaning pipes, is it? Yeah, but
The pipe it was stuck in.
So I ain't been cleaning it then, is it? Because it's stuck.
Anyway, they've rusted in, haven't they?
Yeah.
Which
That's
basically
what we
meant
think.
you couldn't open the sunroof. And if you couldn't open the sunroof, you couldn't put the sunroof back in the car.
Yeah.
And if anybody knows Cozzies, these
And
are
what?
apparently what a Cozzy costs.
Yeah.
Cozzy
So you have to
tops.
buy a Cozzy to
Get the
buy a
sunroof.
sunroof, yeah.
So what it was doing, it was stuck in the pipe, but the little thing was turning, but pulling all the pipes out because it couldn't move along.
It was opening like one half of the sunroof.
Yes.
It was
Yeah.
weird. But we have accidentally just made a bit of a mess of it.
So if this
Yeah.
goes back together, it's an absolute miracle, isn't it?
Oh, if you got sunroof for sale, let us know.
I'm just giving you a little dose of...
I don't want my pockets full of WD-40, thanks. My wallet's down the road. Don't start.
fucking wallet. Then.
It's not fully Cosworth yet, but it's getting there.
What did that kid put? GL? XL or something?
No, we've upgraded from a 160. It's got a spoiler now, so it's like a gear or something.
Well, I've only got a bit of battery, come on.
Yeah,
We've knocked an hole in it. I've already explained most of what we've done. I don't think I explained that
Had all the lube put
we
in.
pulled all the loom back through. Stokesy's going to get the
Yeah.
engine sorted this week.
am I?
That's what you said, you were going to come up and work on the engine?
No, the engine on that.
Okay,
Silly
sorry.
Mister, I'm going to take the Sierra off you if we don't finish the
Is that noise standard?
the cream.
Chip.
Right, anyway, Stokes has broke the sunroof. You want me to be cutting your hair again? Did you watch from them old that recap and was, oh, I like my hair like that?
Yeah, we've got
We've got a list, haven't we, of stuff we've got to pick up as well.
I think may be able to save the sunroof. If we can save the sunroof. If not, get in the comments. If you've got a sunroof what will fit this car, just get at us, you know what I mean?
Well, say we'll buy it, Stokes, you'll buy it. There's a mark there.
Who's Mark? Anyway, we've had a good few days, haven't we? Yes. It's beginning to look like a Sierra again.
Well, I like the fact that the inside emptying looks, well, it needs a good hoover and
Yeah,
that,
it needs a
but
wipe
it
down.
looks ready for
Carpets and everything.
to be built up.
Yeah.
There's a few little bits of wiring what I've got to repair, what was damaged, which we've got the bits to do that. And there's a few caps and bits and bobs. Oh, yeah. Wax oil in them.
Yeah, it needs a wax oil and everything.
Yeah, so there's plenty to get on with. Anyway, what are you going to say, Dave?
Like, follow, share and subscribe. I hope you're happy the Cosworth's back.
We're happy.
We're happy. We are.
I am now.
Dave's happy now. It wasn't happened the other day.
No,
Right, we'll see you next week.
See you later.
Tell your mates about us.
So, honestly, come here. There's a mark here in the paint.